All right.
We up. We up.
All right, we're back at it. It's like the initiation process right now. Oh, great, Brad. You forgot to even post the thumbnails. Good for you. Yeah, this should all be under my current project. I love how I jumped the gun so super fast, like, all right, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, I reorganized everything and I forgot where to put everything. Damn it! Oh, it's been a long day, people. Give us a break. Come on. Oh boy, do you really like getting involved. Streaming card, what's like next on the asset? B-roll footage? No. That was some old Marvel stuff. Gaia! Oh, yeah. Motherfucker. Okay, well, just fuck it then. I love how I just hide stuff from myself and I can't even remember where the hell I put it. All right, let's just do this. This is fine. Okay, computer, you gonna like crap out right now? There you go. All right, we're back. Larry, get out of here. All right, cool. All right, we're back. Friday, Anim Jam. God, it feels like it's been forever since I even streamed anything on this platform. I love how I'm full of busyness. and I gotta make everything look 100,000% professional when it comes to streaming. I don't care. I'm here anyway. Everything's working. Let's get to it. Duran's in the chat. Yay. All right, we're back at it. So yeah, let's do it. This is working cool. An Anim recap. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be looking at. All right, now that that's all nice and trashy. Get the fuck over there, please. Thank you. Cool. And what is all this part of it done? I want the... Yes, get the extras out of here. Get the bones out of here. Same thing over here too. Get the bones out. Like I gotta switch back and forth between the bones that show the cameras or not. Right, the cameras are there, but like what? Seriously? Seriously, the lights are off the bones? Oh my goodness. Probably gonna have to get this and put this on a layer too. Visibility track. Been animating a lot, learning about Animbot. Hell, how horrible animation tasks takes a few hours and not a few weeks. I know, right? I wonder if the visibility tracks are here, right? So add this. Max. Just added that one, right? All right, so what's this part? Let's see. Hit this part. Add. Okay, bones. Thank you. So this doesn't work. This is not just a visibility track. Fun to know. Viewport display. Bone colors. Shapes. Okay, well that works. But why is there a huge shape now? Inverse kinetics, motion pass. Custom break. I'm gonna open up a whole nother opening up a whole nother window now. I should do this on the side. Oh crap, the chat's on fire. Hi. So what are you editing? Who is the... Huh? Can you teach me how to edit, sir? No, this is not editing. This is animating. Can't believe I gotta go jump back to like each chat. The F. Brother. I'm sorry guys, my OBS isn't like streaming the YouTube chat as well. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hold on to that one then. All right, let's get to it. trying to make it to where like I can't see these lights all of a sudden. How do I put stuff on a layer just to like, let's see, Blender, put stuff, visibility, ability layer. Blender, you can manage object using outliner. Oh yeah, that's right, the icon. Shit, I forgot about that. I'm so dumb. But why doesn't it select itself? Let's see. The lights. Do I gotta keep like going through this crap now? Okay. Well, we don't need rogue. Do we need a rig? Why is this part of a rig? What the fuck is this? Son. Seriously? Where did this shit even come from? Okay, get rid of the extras. So what, all of a sudden I'm like up in the air now and then this thing shows up? What is this? The thigh IK? Oh, it's scaled, that's why. No, that shouldn't even be scaled at all. Brother, what? Yes, turn off all the bullshit right now. Oh, is that what showed up? This arm IK? Jesus. Hold on a second, guys. This is weird. No, this is bullshit, man. They should like the control shouldn't be this big. Okay, these are scales. Is it just 0? Is that what I'm missing? I hope it's just 0. Nope. Hey, do me a favor, guys. Never, ever, ever, ever animate in Blender. Never animate in this shitty software. Okay, great. So what is the difference here? The scale? Bro. 0. Dude, that's like 0.91. What? And then what is this one? Okay, 0.991. So look, they're fine here, right? And then what? They just grow in size? 0.991? Bro, what the fuck is this? When does it switch from this to that? Yeah, like here. What am I looking at right now? The scale doesn't even change at all. Thigh scale? Is this part of it? No, that shouldn't be a part of it. Is anybody seeing this? What the fuck? Motherfucker, brother. Yo, Nikita, what's up? Yo, Shaggy, what's up? What's up, Silverson? Dude, I had a nightmare of the day animating. Now I get into Blender just to find out I got more nightmares to troubleshoot. What the? Ah! It's like the universe is taking a dump in my mouth. And liking it. What goes into this? Okay, hang on a second. What, dude, why are these controls? Look at these fucking controls, dude. Why do they just like double in size? What the fuck happened here? It'd be that way sometimes, yeah. I love it how like, yeah, I'm finally gonna stream. I'm finally gonna stream to my chat this week. I had a busy as hell week today animating. I'm like, all right, let's stream. Set up my stream elements, got my background music, got the camera up and working, opening up my shot again, and all of a sudden, fuck you, Blender says, eat shit, you don't know what the problem is. Your scene's fucked. Deal with this, deal with these controls. Look at this shit, look at all these bones. You don't remember. You can't do this. AI's taking your job, son. You yesterday's news, old man. I never used Blender. This is just a real animation process. And about as real as a fucking donut. I am like so like, hang on a sec. You know what? Let's actually really fucking troubleshoot this. Let me see this. And right now, look at this. Right now, where's my playhead at? Yeah, I don't even need this much playhead. There we go. Let's do this real quick. There we go. Okay, dude, brother, do you see everything? Do we see all the keyframes? Good. Get out of here. Okay, so they're not. All right, so the keyframes aren't bugging out here, but they're bugging out here. So let's see. Let's grab all this, and let's get. I want this on the ground. Let's see. See, look, they're popping out right here. Because I switched it? Oh, the IK stretch. Is that what's fucking up? So the IK stretch happens, and then that stuff fucking happens? Dude, that's so weird. Oh, fuck you, Blender. I'm sorry, guys. This is like, Blender is a little spoiled brat. She needs to be pampered too. Hi Faber. Hi guys on YouTube. Sorry, I'm trying to check my OBS and my YouTube at the same time. But hello people out on the internet. Enjoy watching me suffer for the next 10 minutes. Okay. And when this layout is like this, okay, then you have to, right, save it. Okay. Let's get back to business. Thank you. Extras, okay. Extras, and we got the bone, okay. All right, there we go. All right, save this, because I don't want to open that up again. All right, I think we're back in business, guys. Okay, so this is odd. This stuff, this IK stretch. This is something I gotta figure out because I've been denying this. I don't know how to see these insert keyframes in the graph editor. Hopefully my my Blender crew gets on here tonight. But we'll delete this part. Right, where does it actually happen? Through here, the switch, right? The switch happens through here, okay. Right, okay. So but we don't need this. Or do we? Oh, we don't need this one, that's right, okay. Clear keyframes, okay, get back to normal, shit. Clear keyframes. That is so odd. Why would the controller actually stretch when you turn it on in the attributes? What the fuck, Eisenberg? All right, clear keyframes. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, we're back. We're back in the sack. Rogue booty. We're back with Rogue's butt. All right, guys, we can smile again. What's up, everybody? Finally fixed the problem with the run. Now I can cry. All right, the visibility train's off. Okay. All right, now we can start fucking doing this again. Yep, it'd be like that sometimes. So howdy everybody. It just took us an hour to get started animation. Welcome to the Anim Jam. I'm Brad. I do like fucking cartoons like a nerd. Working video games. How you doing? I see some friendlies in the chat. What's up, Nikita? What's up, Duran, Shagadoo, and all the people on YouTube that come and go. Sorry, there's no girls twerking here, so keep scrolling up if you're not into animation. I'm not going to entertain you. You might catch a little bit of this rig twerking, but it's not anything that's gonna, you know, make you want to like subscribe or anything, shit like that. So keep moving. Okay, everything should be okay. That. And does her head, let's see, is her head attached to this? Probably not. Whoa. Okay. And Rogue's got huge boots. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. It's been quite a week. Had my lovely lady's birthday this week. I had to celebrate that too, and I had to catch up on a shit ton of deadlines. You know how it goes. What's on the demo today? Render cam is there. Display, the chat, the layout's there. Cool. Yeah, we do the cool pink. Okay, they got the webcam. Don't need to change that. All good. Give me a second. Did I pay for taxes? No. Don't forget to pay your taxes. Pay the motherfucking taxes. Okay, is this the leg that I'm looking for? Is this the leg you're looking for, sir? How did we people survive before Animbot? We didn't have hands back then. We animated with rocks. Just took two rocks and just sparked them together. We grunted at each other all day. That's how we communicated. Yes. This is the tricky part. Motherfucker. It's like, oh, did you want to use your epic pin? You forgot to disable that before you started streaming, you moron. Come on, stop being such a lollygagger. Let's do this. All right, need this. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit on the edge, as you can tell. It's Friday. It's like, you ever had that situation where you're working so hard on something, could be like your daily job or whatever like that, and you just spend hours troubleshooting one thing, like hours figuring it out, and even at the end of your workday, you're not necessarily completely done. And then after your job is over, you're like, okay, time to work on my own shit. But you have zero fucking energy to do anything because you had such a shitty start to the day. That's kind of where I'm at right now, you know? But yeah, I remember one day specifically when I was at Blizzard, I was at the cinematics and we adopted the Animbot. And then one day, like, I guess they were doing some kind of update software, update tools, and it just totally disabled every function that we had with Animbot. The thing was is that we had so many in-house controls that it didn't play nice with Animbot or Studio Library or anything like that. And yeah, like during that time, they were disabled Animbot. And I said to myself, oh shit. And like I was doing a complicated scene where somebody was like holding something and pivoting on the ground. And when I didn't have those tools, I basically felt naked. I was like, nah, nah, you know, like literally making noises like that. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, who to do, or how to get out of that. But yeah. Somebody was telling me about Anim Pro for Blender. I'm probably gonna take a look at that too as well. So let's find a nice shape here. Let's see, what part does she spin? Yeah. Right. She just goes straight back. Okay. When I worked at IT, I don't want to see another computer. Computer? I remember, shit, when I was in high school, we had this class called Computer Architect. And it was like the best class ever because I basically didn't do shit in it. You know, I mean, we learned how to put a computer together, which in hindsight, I should have listened a lot more. But it was like some old ass Dell computers, you know. But my second, jeez. Sorry guys, this is some tax stuff. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Your freaking phone. Think it'd be easy to send money. Yeah, kiss my ass. All right, done. So, okay, what is this one? I wonder if I can just cheat this and get away with this. Just going like the copy paste. Copy paste. All right. Head between the legs, not bad. Where did the arms go? What the fuck? To be fair, my father is a retired software engineer, and I learned just by listening to him rant a lot. Shit. Yeah, my dad was he was a handyman. He just did everything. Like he built our house that we lived in from his bare hands, you know. He apprenticed when he was young from everybody, like electricians, plumbers, you know, like landscapers, interior designers, like fucking construction workers. So he just like had all that shit in his head. I mean, I wish I spent more time and like listened to him when he was building stuff, but honestly, like he liked working by himself. You know, he was a welder too. He was like a carpenter. He was a jack of all trades. And like now that I have my own house, I wish I knew some of that so I wouldn't have to pay somebody to come out here to do a shitty job at like everything that they're supposed to do correctly. But yeah, my dad's the kind of guy that he lives in the woods. He's like those guys from Duck Dynasty. Like if you look up Duck Dynasty and you like just pick anybody, that's my dad. But yeah, he's like, if you drop him off in the middle of a fucking like he's like one of those like lone survivor dudes, you know. You like drop him off in the middle of like Antarctica or like the Amazon jungle, like he'll just start a casino, no problem. Like give him a month, he'll like start and operate a casino in the middle of nowhere. So hi, yeah, I see you. Hi guys. Hi, yeah. I love YouTube shorts when people just stop by to say hello and then bail. Like my chat is just littered with hi. Yeah, sorry guys. I need to figure out why OBS isn't doing like it's super chat to where I just see everybody. Or maybe it's in here somewhere and I just haven't found it. Let me see. Set up media request, multi-chat. Is it here? It was just somewhere else? Oh, multi-chat. Right here. What the fuck? Okay, now I have the multi-chat. Yay. All right. This is what I was missing. Thank God. Who's this one person? Am I making adult content here? Yeah. YouTube's allowing me to make adult content on here. Subscribe for more. Yo, Stefan, what's up, dude? Sorry I didn't see you. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up to the chat. All right, I just discovered where my multi-chat was hiding from me. Professional streamer right here, guys. What am I working on? I am working on a super attack that I was supposed to get done 2 weeks ago, but you know. There's something called crunch time, and it's what us game development animators have to suffer with once or twice in our lives. Our contract actually, like, you know, chains us and binds us to it. And, you know, like, you know, we need to get paid. So I prefer to keep my job for a little bit. before moving on to the next best thing. But I got a lot of cool shit that I'm doing on the side, but this is just more public streaming, you know, public service announcement. Following is paid for by the New World Order. I think you're going to enjoy when I'm studying with you, because you're going to roast me at every chance possibly and deserved. Yeah, it's my it's probably like a good analogy of my class. It's just like a giant roast. Excuse me. Select the bones present. Thank you. And it doesn't do it. What the fuck? Select the bones. Select the bones, motherfucker. You ever get that weird itchy feeling that just the universe just doesn't want you to have any nice things? So now what? All of a sudden, what is this? Dude, why does the camera keep fucking coming in like that? Interesting. So select bones. So now, okay, so wow, now my assets don't work. That's fucking grand. Wow. Wow. Okay. So how about this? Can I just do this? And, okay, so now my finger controls aren't just fucking working at all. Wow. 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 Whoa. Oh, there's the details. Now can I select them just because they were hidden? What the fuck is this, Blender? You can't do assets just because the controls are not showing? What are we, 2? I like how homie immediately asked for adult content on this stream, dude. What a bunch of psychos. Okay, details, devil's in the details. Cool, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Be nice, Blender, come on, be nice. Wonder how I can just select my, what is it, my fingers? That's another thing too. I wonder why. Oh shit. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Okay, so the details don't work here. Ah, gotcha. But they work there. Cool. That's exactly what I need. Yeah, I don't like how these assets just kind of like, whenever I click on it, they just kind of like they take the menu and scroll up automatically. That must be a bug or something. What's up? Thank you, Fry Queen, for the subscription. I appreciate it. Wonder why that thing doesn't come up. Yeah, I know it's taking a while, guys. I was supposed to stream Tuesday, you know, but life. I don't know. Someday I'll have like 5,000 employees, and I'll make it look like I'm Superman every day. I'll hide all my intense labor behind like people that are working underneath me. You know, I'll build a company from the ground up and just like collect the paychecks. Receive awards and then like thank all the people I've stepped on to get here. You know how it goes. You know the routine. Okay, let's slightly move her back. Oh yeah, by the way, Nikita, I got there's a really cool anime you should check out. That's got some really interesting moves, preferably like wrestling moves that I'm like, it's got some pretty interesting stuff for the stuff we're discussing about. Might have to DM you later. Yeah, I'll let you know. Some stuff that we can cheat and get away with. Okay, so the arms don't follow. Let's see. Always cheat in animation if you can. I know, right? We're a bunch of cheaters. Bunch of them dirty cheaters. I liked how like a big streamer was talking about animation in terms of like how to cheat animation, and people were so many people were giving him shit for making a big deal about why animators cheat, and they said, bullshit, animators work really hard, they don't cheat, how dare you use that term. And it's like, man, nobody fucking knows anything about this industry or what it means, but I thought it was hilarious. It's like a trigger word these days. Cheater, cheat. If you're an animator and you're cheating, you're bad. You're bad. Because nobody ever cheated in animation before. I think it's hilarious. Come on, man. What about the foot, yo? Armchair experts are... Yeah. That they are. Yeah, I gotta live with that, and I gotta live with people like thinking everything that they're seeing art-wise is just AI. I had a shit. I just taught a class this week, and I was like, all right, time to see what day and age we're living in. So I was like, all right, guys, does anybody know who Eric Larson or Ollie Johnston is? Got crickets. And I was like, okay. That was to be expected. I said, does anybody know who Glenn Keane or Chuck Jones is? And now I got crickets. And I was like, okay. I was like, does anybody know who Brad Bird or Tim Burton is? And I got a few head shakes. They were like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I guess people are not totally lost these days. It's like the sniff test to see who the fuck I'm talking to. But we're living in that age where, you know, people are being forgotten. Does anybody know who Jeff Bezos or fucking Elon Musk is? Yeah! I got a poster of him. Anybody know who Logan Paul or Mr. Beast is? Fucking degenerates. Yeah, Tex Avery. I got a Tex Avery statue in the back of my shelf. Tex Avery, Chuck Jones, Bob Clampett. The original crew from Termite Mound. Tex was the man, dude. That motherfucker just was like... I would love to have, like... If there was, like, somebody living or dead I'd love to have lunch with, I would love to have lunch with Tex Avery. I heard a story of, like, everybody was working on animation. He just, like, ran in with, like, he threw bottle rockets and black cats in the office people were working in just for fun. Like, scare the shit out of them. I was like, dude, that's crazy. And, like, as far as I remember, like, Chuck Jones was always saying, like, there was never a time where he saw him obviously sober. Who is Tex? Look up Rockin' Red Riding Hood. Or I'm sorry, Red Hot Riding Hood. Classic cartoon. Look up the name Droopy too as well. That's a cartoon character that's long been forgotten about. People in the chat are saying, who the hell's Tex? Who the hell is Mex Cavery? Yeah, let me ask you, do you guys know characters called Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny? Well, guess what? He helped design those characters. That's how far back he goes. If you look up Tex Avery and you look up Bugs Bunny looks like he's out of his fucking mind. You know, he's not the Bugs that we all know today. Him and Daffy look absolutely like AWOL. Like they look like crack addicts. But to the animation world, he's I would say he was the innovator of comedic timing. Like he was the master of comedic timing, dude. Like Chuck Jones learned from him. He was the original extremes and in-betweens. He's my hero. If I ever have a kid, I'm gonna call him Tex. When I get a dog, I'm gonna call him Tex too. And I might get my wife to legally change her name to Tex too. It'll be hot. I'm gonna have a family full of Texas. All my exes live in Texas. Gotta school these youngsters. The Gag King, comedic timing master. Hell yeah. It's so crazy how like a talent like that ended up in like the world of like cartoons and animation, you know? That was like he's pretty much like the Michael Jordan of animation. You know that most people would give that to Milt Kahl, but you know, Milt Kahl is like the Pope, the Pope of animation. There is none higher. Okay. I think this is gonna be okay. But yeah, it's crazy to see like this generation is like starting to slowly forget about the greats. I mean, and it's like I don't blame them. Like all the information overload that's dumping out on a daily basis. You know, one would think like you'd have like some documentaries, more documentaries and more shorts about it, but nope. Milk call hands. Yeah, Milt Kahl just did like humans like like he just had subtlety in humans. It wasn't just his hands, man. That guy just like knew how to fucking perform. He was like such a great draftsman. I mean, just to see how he can create such an appealing character, keep him on model, and like make that performance sell was amazing. Somebody should have kept him frozen or like kept his DNA and just like cloned him. Milk Kahl clones. Did he work on that scene, the 101? Oh, the walk cycle? I don't know. That's a good question. If I had to take a guess, that sounds like a Ward Kimball, you know? But I don't know. I don't think Ward was on that one. I know he did. I know Milt did Roger. He did a shit ton of Roger. But it was after that, but it was Mark Davis that stole the show with Cruella. No, maybe Ward was with Horace and Jasper. Maybe. I don't know. No. I think that might have been Eric Larson. I don't know. Can't remember. God, it's been forever since I've seen Dalmatians. That's one that I gotta rewatch again. I need to do a night where like I'm grading like all my favorite animated movies throughout the year. I saw somebody do it with video games. I'm like, that seems to be pretty fun. Pretty fucking cool. A friend of mine was watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Imagine a friend of mine hasn't watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Imagine my disgust. Roger Rabbit's a classic. That was I mean, most people say that that was like Richard Williams what do they call it? Magnum opus, you know? Like that was like his end all be all movie that he worked on. And if you think about it, it kind of is, you know, because it's the one that gave him like Oscar recognition and stuff like that. But then he did this one called The Thief and the Cobbler, and most people are like, yeah, that's kind of like the best thing he ever did, because like he was basically director, animator, lead, producer, everything on that one. But you know, Richard, I heard stories of Richard. I heard rumors of Richard, and that are like fucking unbelievable, like impossible feat of animation to do. Like I heard he would lock himself in a room for one work day and animate all those fucking weasels in one sequence in one day, which is damn near impossible. Like you can't do that. It's physically impossible to do that. But I mean, Richard Williams, yeah, R.I.P. Richard Williams. I always called him the crackhead of animation, because that dude, like, he literally injected that shit into his veins. Every time you'd see him talk about it, like he was just like, look at that bird over there. It's about 70, about 7 frames, 12 frames with a little hitch over there. Look at this person over there. That's about like 20 frames and about like 2 frames in between. Like he would see the world through fucking frames, which was crazy, you know? He talk about animation like you needed to actually have it to survive, to fucking breathe. It's crazy. Roger Rabbit may be his magnum opus, but The Thief and the Cobbler was his baby. Yeah. I mean, it's debatable. Like, I think Roger Rabbit was, like, it was so revolutionary just because live action and 2D animation at the same time. And then when that got so much publicity, people were like, hey, we can do that too, you know. And then like fucking Monkey Bone, Cool World, but they did not have the master behind them, you know. That was the difference. Like they did not have like a Don Bluth, or they didn't have, you know, Mr. Williams behind that production. It was just people trying to get a fucking project out, you know. But yeah, I love Roger Rabbit. That one had Droopy in it too. That had like fucking everybody, Warner Brothers and Disney, didn't it? It's been a while. It's been a long time. Oh, what's up, AJ? Talk about Richard Williams, Lindsay Ellis. God, why does that name sound familiar? I'm not bad, but I'm just drawing that way, dude. That's my favorite. That's like probably one of my favorite lines in film history. Love Bluth films, dude. God bless Bluth. That motherfucker's still alive and drawing, dude. Like, if there is anybody who basically has the knowledge of the 50s, 60s, and everything that was built from the ground up, you know, from the Disney empire to like the construction and business model of the late 80s and 90s cartoons, that motherfucker has it, dude. It's like, please protect that man by all costs, man. He is like probably like the last, probably like one of the oldest last living, you know, masters of our time. Dragon's Lair, yeah, shit. Dragon's Lair skipped my mind. Yeah, I love. My favorite film was always American Tail. I had that one growing up. I love that one. Everybody will say Secret of Nim. You know, like obviously that's a no-brainer. But I always liked the original Land Before Time. Oh God, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. Fuck, he made so many good movies, but he was terrible with money. I almost signed up for one of his classes back in the when I was like still hard on for 2D. I still am hard on for 2D. I love 2D. But yeah, old habits die hard, man. Bluth ain't cheap. Don Bluth is like the Clint Eastwood of animation. I like that comparison. Yes, he is. Yeah, legend. Space Ace, Dragon's Lair. Anybody remember Rockadoodle? No, but everybody forgot about that one. Yeah, when I was at Real Effects, I worked with some of the guys that actually worked with Bluth. When I was at Real Effects, I met a guy in chat. I don't know if you know who this is. Some of you might. Maybe AJ knows who this is. I met this guy named T-Dan. I forgot his last name. I think it was Hostef or whatever, but everybody called him T-Dan. Really, really nice guy. Older guy. This guy goes way the fuck back with Don Bluth. He worked on all my favorites with him, and I didn't realize it. And what's even crazier is that when he started telling me about the projects that he was on, he mentioned All Dogs Go to Heaven, okay? And he talked about, that was one of my first movies that I worked on with Mr. Bluth, and I was also some of the character designers on that one too as well. And so he said, he was like, you know Annie? Annie in the movie, the little girl? He goes, yeah, she was designed around my daughter. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. You know, like it blew my fucking mind, dude. But yeah, he worked on like everybody, like American Tail, Rockadoodle. I think he worked on Dragon's Lair. I'm not too sure, but then he went back to Disney and he worked on like Aladdin and fucking Lion King, dude. He was like one of the original OGs. And every once in a while, I would see him like at a CTN or, you know, just kind of walking around. I'm like, man, it's fucking T-Dan, man. That's the man. Chancey Lear. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You never know who you meet in this industry. Mad respect for Andreas Deja. Yeah, Andreas Deja, he's the guy that got me into animating. Like, he was the reason I started animating. He's my hero. He's also probably got the coolest fucking animation house known to man. Guy lives in a museum. Say, when I grow up, I want to have a house just like that. Just like nothing but fucking books and drawings and, you know. He looks like a Disney, his house looks like a Disney theme park. He's also the spawn of he's also Milk Call. People say he's Milk Call 2.0. Shere Khan? No, Deja did Scar. Got your wrong cat, dude. No, man, no. Milk Call did I think Milk did Shere Khan. Yeah, the Jungle Book, such a classic. And then fucking Favreau made Christopher Walken King Louis. Ooby-Doo, I wanna be like you. Ooby-Doo. 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 Yeah, King Louis was based off of a New Orleans jazz singer. It's called Louis Prima, believe it or not. His name is actually Louis. He had a jazz club outside New Orleans. I remember going there when I was growing up. I think it's funny that Mill did Shere Khan and Deja did Scar. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Deja had that in the back of his head. He's like, I need to do a fucking lion, or I need to do a fucking cat. I mean, that's to Deja's admittance, that's his favorite film of all time, is The Jungle Book. I remember talking to Deja one time and I was asking him about his movie that just came out. What is it, Mushka? It's actually on Amazon Prime for like $2 if you guys want to check it out. I watched it the other night. It was pretty good. But I thought it was very funny how he had mentioned that he still watches DVDs on his PlayStation 3. And I was like, I didn't know you were a gamer. He's like, oh no, I just watch my movies on PlayStation 3. I got excited for a second. I was like, dude, I'm about ready to fucking like start talking gaming with Deja. Yep. One of the last 9 new men. Yep, Deja is my hero. But the other ones were like Ruben Aquino. I think, Kathy Zielinski. Kathy Zielinski was like, she was pretty influential of like getting me started into this fucking career that I suffer with. She's responsible for my pain. I would love to like interview her one day. It's like I'm trying to bring. I want so bad to like do my podcast again. I don't have the time for it. Ooby-doo. I wanna be like you. Wasn't Bill Murray in that movie too? What a cast, seriously. Yo, what's up, Ghost? Oh, just talking about movies and shit. No video games, man. I'm done with gaming. We already beat Shinobi DLC. I'm done with gaming for a while until He-Man comes out. I might play that one on stream. Guys are killing me with the games. Start a useless podcast. I actually like that title. Welcome to the Useless Podcast with Brad for Show. I'm your host, Brad for Show. I wanted to have a podcast called the Tuna Wagon. I'm like, welcome to the Tuna Wagon. Welcome to Slippery Pete's Eats. No, that's not true. It was eventually called Save Your Work Podcast because I forget that all the fucking time. Yeah, some of these people, especially these legends in the industry, they need to be talked to. We need to start documenting some of these archives. Maybe we can contact Jeff Kaplan and see if he wants to be on the Useless Podcast and just like let him go off. Like, yeah, man, just talk about your problems, man. Talk about everything you hated about Blizzard. We'll join you. Paul Walker's Tuna Wagon, yeah. Spline tweeners, or like, the Play With Your Tangents podcast. The moan and groan zone. Me and you, Nikita, would be like After Dark buffoons. Welcome to the No Pants, No Problem podcast. I'm your host, Bad Decisions. Next to me is the Moist Mike. Shit. I buy Jeff lunch just to listen to him talk shit. That's what I love. I love my unfiltered Uncle Jeff. Like when he just dropped out of the blue on the Lex Friedman podcast and started talking, I knew Blizzard was having like a fucking field day with patch notes. And then I loved him on stream. I loved how like he was just like letting out his I love how he was just letting it all hang out over his stream. To be honest, I wasn't even watching his video game. I was just listening to him talk. I was like, I don't give a fuck about your game, dude. I just want to listen to you. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. Oh yeah, by the way, I saw Sonic the other day. Fun movie. I haven't played Sonic Kart yet though. I heard that was actually pretty good. Oh yeah, gonna get that. We gotta get that shot. We gotta get the classic rogue shot in this animation. How's Blender going? It's all right. I mean, well, I had a rough start on the stream, but it's okay. I'm pretty close to actually pulling the trigger on the Anim Pro tools, just to see if that makes my life a little bit easier. Because like jumping back and forth between Maya and Animbot and Blender, it's like it's so night and day right now still. Just because like I'm so used to having specific tools to do whatnot the way that I animate. Like particularly camera stuff and just like sets, like tool sets. I'm pretty sure that these rigs have like kind of like controls, and like Blender has like a control object or like character controls. I just haven't discovered them yet. I haven't looked for them because son of a bitch, like I haven't even had a chance to work on my own shit. I'm about to get stupid busy these next couple of weeks because Combo Breakers is coming up. Yeah, we got a lot of goodies in store for you. So just working on the next best fighting game known to man. No big deal, no rush. No pressure. The FGC is pretty cranky lately. no surprise there, but you know, just like you just got to make the next best fighting game for them to trash talk about, you know, so the world can become, they're getting tired of bitching about stuff. You need to give them more stuff to bitch about. Oh, the Mortal Kombat movie? Yeah, I'm excited to see that. Actually, I need to go to Chicago because I think NRS is seeing it early, so I got to be there. I was hoping we'd get an early screening at WB, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Dun 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 dun. Finish him. No, I'm talking about Tokon. I can't wait for Tokon to come out so everybody can bitch about that game. Here we go. Speaking of Tokon, it actually comes out close to my birthday. Oh, hello, Rogue. Hope that at least you're not getting too burned by the crunch. I mean, no, this week was better. Last week was significantly lesser, you know. It was just that 1 week I had to put everything into it. There's still, I foresee a few more in the future, but as of right now, it's okay. It's like right now I'm doing something like super complicated right now, and it's like just trying to work with people and figure out what I can do to make it less complicated, so to speak, you know? I mean, every project, and this is like going back to my history of like starting an animation, is, you know, you don't want to animate, you don't want to work harder, you want to work smarter, obviously. But when things are being developed and tools need to be made, or, you know, like if anything can be done to kind of help your workflow out, you need to document that, explain what you need, and cross your fingers to hope that it works. So that's kind of like the shift that I'm in right now. I'm doing something I've never done before, and I'm like so out of my fucking comfort zone. It's scary. But in a way, it's cool because it's like, you know, you need to troubleshoot a bunch of stuff. But it doesn't take away the sting that there's a deadline involved, you know? So like when a deadline, that's the one fucking thing I hate about animation in general is just deadlines. I can't stand deadlines. I mean, most people are like, it's good to have a deadline so you can get your work. No, but it's like once your job depends on it and there's a deadline, it's like, it just makes things more shittier. And I'm more of a nervous wreck. But I'm doing okay. It's just more I would love to get a lot of my personal shit done. Like, I feel like I'm so behind on this Rogue animation. I'm super behind on my Ronin animation. But I need to stop dating these new fucking projects and finish my shit. When I started this stream, I was like, basically, all right, like, okay, we're going to finish all my back burner projects. And I got through a bunch of them, you know. finished a bunch of them. Now it's like, okay, I got to finish this new stuff for this year. That way I can get my courses up and running. But you know, today, this month, this next few months are some good months to start making money. Like there's a lot of projects that need to be worked on. There's a lot of things that need to be done. So it's like, might as well get it while the getting's good, because it's fucking it's tax season. I gotta pay my fucking taxes. And two, like, whenever there's good work that needs to be done, it's good to get on top of it, you know? So. Shit ain't cheap. But yeah, I'm doing all right though. I'm actually getting I'm eating like shit though. That's the problem. I haven't been to the gym in like a fucking month, and I'm taking like small naps during the day, which I hate. Cause like that's when I know like my health is just like in the toilet right now. Need to get back on that juicer, baby. Probably need to buy a juicer. I found this new juice place close to where I live. It's pretty badass. They had I saw they had like a fruit drink in there. It looked like a lemonade in a glass bottle. And it was like this one little fruit glass bottle had like 30 grams of protein in it. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I looked at that. I'm like, all of a sudden they're selling protein in a bottle now. That's not muscle milk or anything dairy related. I do miss working out. I know, me too, man. I'm afraid to go work. I mean, obviously I have to, but I'm afraid to go work out because I'm going to be so damn weak, you know? I hate feeling like a pussy that first week. I hate having to work light and not hurt myself because I'm getting older. I can't just like go in there and like deadlift 500 pounds or bench 300 pounds. You know, I gotta work with those old shake weights. You know, I gotta do like my Pilates and shit like that for about like 2 weeks before I can start lifting some iron. But I just hate getting on the scale and just watching the numbers go up, dude. I'm like, fuck, man. I mean, it all starts with what the fuck I'm eating, because like the shit that I'm eating is like it's absolute garbage. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I'll go to the farmer's market tomorrow. I'm gonna grocery shop this week so we can get back into my supplements, get back on my gear, you know what I mean? Back on the fucking TikTok, man. Gains of clock, motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm trying this new front flip roll. This is the same shit I should have did for Jingo, but I was like, I wasn't thinking clearly. Keep the shape looking straight. Ah, go back. Ringo. Yeah, and try to get back on our normal stream schedule. I probably got to give you guys a heads up too. I already started teaching again this semester, so it's gonna be really tough for me to keep on my streaming schedule now. Rango's a good movie. Damn, that was like, was that ILM's like only 3D movie that they ever did? I feel like I'm missing something there. So I should close those legs, Missy. Yeah, I forgot all about, I think I only saw Rango one time. That's a Gore Verbinski movie, yeah? I wonder what that guy's up to lately. I've liked all his movies too. One of animator I used to work with, Travis Tohill, told me he was like the nicest guy ever. I believe it. ILM do that Transformers animated movie? Oh, Transformers 1? That's a good question. I haven't even seen that one. I'm not a big Transformers fan, to be honest. Not sure. I mean, it makes sense, right? But if I was working at ILM, I'd be like, fucking hell, another Transformers movie? You know? It's like probably like working at Blue Sky and be like, another Ice Age movie. All right, bring it on. I wonder, speaking of Ice Age, I wonder what that crap's gonna look like when Disney's doing it. Talk about working with Michael Bay, and he's exactly like I imagine him. Oh, Michael Bay. I can't imagine he's as crazy as Peter Berg. It probably has the same energy. I just don't know, for the love of God, how one director just makes like 7 fucking Transformers flicks. I just don't see how, unless that motherfucker has a hard-on for cars and vehicles, which he probably does, because I'll give him this. He shoots some sexy-ass car commercials, that's for sure. It's like, I just don't know how you can just dedicate like a fucking decade of your life to that. Yeah. He must be paying his ass very well. I mean, and to be honest, I'm kind of transformered out. I do, however, I like the ride at Universal Studios. The Transformers ride at Universal Studios, pretty boss. The almighty dollar. His mom nicknamed him Nickel. His original name was Nickel Bay. Nickel Bay. It was Nickel Bay until he put an M in front of it. Then it was Mickle Bay, you know. Nickel Bay, Nickel Bay. Okay, what's the next pose, Brad? Yes. Turn this down for a second. I think I'm good back to this. Probably just steal this pose. Okay, we're back at it. Right, there we go. Let's see. Fist of the North Star. Can't believe that guy's showing up in a fucking Fatal Fury game. Actually missed it when Tekken had some pretty badass characters. I thought Mike Tyson was actually going to show up in Tekken. WB Japan's doing a new anime for that. I didn't even know we had a Japan department. Ogawa Oyamayo Shindi. Is that the famous meme? None. Is that where the famous meme Nunny comes from? Yes. Oh my wa Shindiru Nani? Nikita, we definitely need to do that for a super and combo doubles. Just like everything freezes and all of a sudden you see you're like a Japanese dub. I already pitched the buttock super to Cordell. Maybe we might get lucky and go with that. Call it the Cake Factory. Jingo level 3 super. Yeah. Let me see, I got it right here too. I'm glad I'm terrible at organizing like my files, but when I found this super, I just named it I found it. It's this one right here. There you go. Wham! Just like close up on this face. It sells it so well. I don't know what these characters are doing, but yeah, that's definitely the money shot. Yakuza 3000. Let's see, what can I do? What can I do with this camera right here? Come on, Blender, you piece of shit. Bro, stop! Get off! Stop! Stop! What the fuck? God, I hate Blender's auto trigger. Wait, that's right. The plus and minus are zoom in, zoom out on here. Pull out that Z location. Ah, okay, that's right. Yeah, everything's so weird. Blender, okay. Y is actually Z and Z is Y. I don't know why. Get it? Okay. Yeah, the new break here for a second. The new victory screens that they got for Tokan are pretty fucking basic.
I think you'll need to adjust your settings. You can't call that danger.
It's very frame by frame. Like some of like the positioning of the framework's pretty cool. But man, like talk about just like very straight ahead.
You need to adjust your settings.
Like they don't have any settle or follow through. They do make use of the secondary animation, which is kind of nice.
Settings.
But oh my god, like this cross meshing with the geometry outline, it looks nasty.
You can't call that danger.
Mentos, the fresh maker. I gotta make a goof of this one. Pretty snazzy. Yeah, all their intros and their victories are like that too. Very anime limited animation. Seems to be pretty cool. I mean, I like the characters. The characters look great. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, we're hitting this part. Piece of shit. Get in there. Like how all you have to do like is just like zoom in on a lock camera for Blender instead of having to like use a hotkey in Maya. It's kind of cool. Shit, why am I yawning so damn much? Shit. Trying to get an interesting pose on this one instead of just like the basic bullshit. That'll do. All right. Let's see where we at. About like 31 minutes left. Okay. Try to see if I can't get into this punch pose. Give me a second, guys. Hang on. Yeah. You think you somehow learn how to do moving holds? Congratulations. Try doing that for the next 20 years. Yep, you're on your way, Duran. The proper way to respond is fuck you, pay me. Just like Goodfellas. It's an accident, fuck you, pay me. Needed higher protection, fuck you, pay me. Somebody needed a loan, fuck you, pay me. Moving holds here. Moving holds for $1. $1 for moving holds. Get your moving holds here. It's like, what? The world will never know, just like lollipops, or I'm sorry, what was it, Tootsie Pops? It's like fucking, you'll never get it. It's like that post that I had early in the morning, like, he goes, my wife didn't realize Pixar animated movies were made by humans. She thought it was AI. I'm like, what is your wife, 15? That's illegal. Actually, let's push it back a little bit. See how that looks. Ah! And it doesn't go straight, does it? No, it doesn't, motherfucker. Wow. Just, it should be subtle. Let's see. Ever so slightly. There we go. And with just a little rumble. Yeah, it's been the majority of my career is just like constantly writing out invoices for even the slightest bit of animation work. Or anything just in 3D in general. Most thing you guys gotta learn about is like how to like estimate your time, like estimate your pay. That's a big one. I must be good at video games. Believe it or not, I don't really play video games. I just work on them. Video games are for kids. When you grow up, you have to work. You have to work on them. It's just kind of like QA testers. Like QA testers, I mean, they do play games, but some of them aren't really good at games. They just know how to break them and find problems with them and shit. I've never been a QA tester though. No, I went to war with QA testers. You're gonna hop on video games someday? Yeah, right. You ain't going nowhere, Nikki. You're stuck for life. You are not out. You are in. You are not out. Once I say you are out, then you are out. Or you die, then you are out. But until then, you are here. You are with me. You are mine. I own you. There is no bathroom. A couple more frames, that's fair. No, right. Talking about pizza animation like crack. Hey, give me a couple more feet, I'll give you some new. You were a QA tester, Duran? How was it? Did you buy the boat? Did they pay you well? You know what, chat? Like, let's take a trip down memory lane. When I was growing up, anybody remember that QA testing commercial? Check this out. I grew up watching this thinking, oh my God, this is a career. YouTube's probably gonna fucking flag me for this.
Oh, hurry up, man. Boss is coming in. Dude, almost got it.
Hey guys, finished testing that game yet? I've got another one I need designed.
We just finished level 3 and need to tighten up the graphics a little bit.
Great.
Hey, I can't believe we got jobs doing this.
I know. And my mom said I would never get anywhere with these games.
Call Westwood College
fucking
online,
polo t-shirt.
800-914-8.
Westwood College online. She had the easiest job in the world. Hey guys, can you finish playing that game? By the way, like another polo shirt.
We just finished level 3 and need to tighten up the graphics a little bit.
Great.
Great. So dismissive. Look at that dude. Like, that guy is zoned in, man. Look how fucking, dude, look how locked in this guy is. This guy looks like he's like 6'6". That can't be comfortable. Hey, Nikita, can you believe we do this stuff for a living?
I can't believe we got jobs doing this.
I know.
Hey, Nikita, I can't believe we got jobs doing this. My mom was right. Mom was right. You know, not gonna get anywhere playing these video games. She was right. I never listened. Yo, what's up, Mig? What's up, dude? Big tunes in the house. I wonder how much they got paid to make that commercial. I wonder if like they went like straight to Hollywood after that. Westwood College, knowing them, they're probably like the fucking the professors. They were probably like the curriculum professors. They were probably the scammers that got people to get into that college, thinking that they were gonna make a lot of money making video games. How's it going, Brad? Not bad, dude. Way better than it was earlier. But I'm glad it's Friday. Doing good, Mig. I just finished level 3 and I just need to tighten up the graphics. Yeah, you just got. Oh yeah, you just got in. We were watching some old college recruiting commercial in the '90s that made video games seem to be the dream job. How you doing, man? It's looking good. Oh, this animation. Oh, thank you, buddy. Still got a way to go. I haven't touched this rogue animation in about like a week and a half, so I'm pretty behind. I still haven't even got her opponent in. I still need to figure out who I'm gonna choose for her opponent. I'm thinking Tifa, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear like the bellowing of nerds when she gets smacked in the face, even though it would be a cool little spectacle. Might do her or Sue. Who knows? Still debating on that. Whatever it is, whoever it is, it just needs a good facial rig. Rogue. Really enjoy how much time you put into making your poses and make it look and feel right. Yeah, man, posing's everything, dude. Posing is basically like drawings, you know? It's like a draftsman or like a concept artist will spend like God knows how long on like a drawing, you know, like a piece. And you want to make sure that that pose is done right. I mean, forget all the color and the lighting and all that stuff like that. You know, you want to make sure this looks solid. But unfortunately for us animators, we gotta make like, I don't know, about like 500 of them. 500 of them in the span of like 10 seconds. So I teach in my class too, like posing's everything. It's like the first assignment that I give everybody. I'm like, pose test. I mean, that's basically my mentor Malcolm Pierce in the back of my fucking brain, like just talking about golden poses. Still that shit in me. Yeah, it's good to be back to streaming. I haven't streamed at all. It's the only time this week I've actually streamed because I've been stupid busy at my job right now. I'm about to even get busier too since I'm teaching this semester, so my streaming is going to be pretty limited. I'm going to try to make more time. Trying to make more time just to like get on stream so I can keep documenting this stuff. What you up to, Mig? Working on anything lately? Don't like those legs. Hello, Blender. Stop being such a punk ass bitch right now. What if I just cancel the motherfucker like that? How about that, bitch? Just working on the design and building some simple characters in Blender. It's also planning to teach beginner animation using Blender. Sweet. Might have to take your course. I'm a beginner. I have just begun. I'd love to. I don't have time. Rain check. So fucking interesting. Okay. And how likely is this not playing out the way it's supposed to? Okay, I get it. I'll just keep this posing for now. No, I'm not really a big fan of it, but I've been thinking about what to do in my situation, especially since I haven't received a raise or promotion in almost 3 years. Welcome to the club. Normally, like, if you haven't got one in 4 years, it's time to look for something else. I hear you. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking. Yeah, it just depends. But in this day and age, with tariffs and like shit, like fucking everything going up since forever, you know, you just gotta be like more aggressive when it comes to negotiating, especially when it comes to goals. Like I find I never used to do this early in my career, but now I'm like more talkative as hell. Like I'm like bothering people to death about like goals and shit that I'm trying to reach. So much to the point that my company actually implemented goal acquisition to where like employees, like it's mandatory for us to discuss what we want to do, where we need to be, and putting like a system in place, like what you need to do to achieve that, and kind of like asking for a report card every month just to make sure you're maintaining and acquiring those goals, which is really great because like past couple of companies, especially Blizzard, had no such fucking thing like that, which made them very fucking pathetic. Living expenses is getting harder. I know, I hear you, man. There's one thing that there's no mercy about, especially when it comes to renting too. It's like people that run apartment leases and stuff like that, it's like they have no soul, you know, they're soulless. They're just like, yeah, it's company policy. Sorry. Well, hello, Miss Rogue. Living expenses is a son of a bitch, especially when it comes to actually owning a house. But then you have like a little community. It's kind of cool because at least you have like a little community that you can like gang up with and boss around HOA, you know? At least you could rally behind a bunch of people, and then, you know, if things aren't in the community, like if people who really give a shit about, like you can pool your funds and resources together to hire attorneys and tell people fuck off, I'm not paying that. Getting married by the end of the year, oh, congratulations. Lady won't be able to work, so I gotta step it up. I'm stressing. You'll be all right, man. I don't know if you're a spiritual guy, but keep God first in your life, or pray. Pray's healthy for the soul. You'll be all right. Important thing is just to pace yourself, you know. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today's a gift, dude. Make the most of it. But that's awesome, dude. Congrats on getting married, bruh. Welcome to the old ball and chain club. Like Macho Man when I say that. Yeah, dude, I've had like in the past, I've had so much problems mentally with like worrying and stressing, and it's not good for you, man. Like, I mean, because what I've learned, and it took me like therapy and watching Chuck Norris in order to learn this, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, was that it's like he never worried about anything, and people asked him why, and he's like, because basically if you think about it, it's like when something's out of your control, worrying's not gonna like add a minute of your life, you know, like worrying's not gonna add another minute to your life, you know, like you basically are just dooming about something that you have absolutely no control over. So what's the problem? You just need to find a solution, you know, and sometimes the problem will resolve itself. Sometimes you won't even see it coming. Sometimes somebody else fixes it. The universe will fix itself. Or, you know, like, you might just get blessed every once in a while, you know, and then you look back on how long you worried about that problem and it was all for nothing, which makes a lot of sense. And yet I always counter that by saying, like, yeah, well, you don't have any fucking problem at the moment. So, you know, it's like it's easy for you to say, but in a sense, it's very true, you know, because when things are out of our control, we try to fight so hard to maintain control or to be in control of it. You know, does my boss like me? Oh, what if I lose my job? Shit, I posted something I shouldn't have posted. You know, I said something that maybe somebody might get offended. Crap, you know, I should have chose that. Crap, I should have, you know, accepted that offer. Shit, I should have asked for a little more, you know. Fuck, you know, what the hell is happening? And yeah, man, it's just, in my life, I let that stuff get to me and I'm losing my hair because of it. But in a sense, you know, you can't, it's like you gotta kind of meditate on the things, the things that we do positively 1,000% have control over in our lives is how do we respond to stuff? You know, how do you react to news? How do you respond to what's going on? And that determines our futures, basically. You know, we have the ability to change how we respond to things. So we could worry, or we could say, okay, what's the next step? What's the solution? What's step one? How do I get started? What do I need to learn? Who do I need to talk to? How do I overcome this problem? You know, it's a hard thing to, like, you can't just flip a switch. It's a hard thing to kind of manage and train yourself to do, but I guess it just comes with life experience. But from my experience and a shit ton of therapy, you know, just for me, I just give it into my higher power's hands because at the end of the day, he's in control. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And since then, you know, I can start to see and think a little bit more clear, you know, because as of right now, if I were to worry every day, if I have a job tomorrow, I wouldn't get anything done, you know. Out of my control. I guess my lady has been laying her worries on me lately, and that's normal, dude. I mean, but that's why you have each other to help each other, you know. And there's times I got my lady too. Like there's times where I talk about my woes and she talks about my woes, but you have each other, you know. So it's like, you know, you have a partner, best friend, somebody to lift you up, you know. And as guys, you know, we take on full responsibility to be mentally strong. That's a good thing. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you're weak or you're less of a man for talking about your problems either, you know? It's healthy. It's wise to do that, you know? Mentally, bro, and this is real talk, thug to thug, man to man, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, instead of keeping all that shit in, talk about it. Talk about it. Find some people you trust. Find somebody you trust, especially a loved one, even your wife. You know. Just let it out. Mental health is super important, dude. So blessings to you and your lady. But you got this, dude. And you always got this stream to come hang out at, you know, and talk about why we do this bullshit animation stuff. That's the hard part for you. I got it, man. All good though. We all got our ways how we deal with it. Mine, believe it or not, and I see you do it too. Mine is streaming, dude. Mine's talking to you guys. I try to keep that shit to myself. It's always better when I just do this kind of stuff because it just takes my mind off of it. Kind of in my own little zen place. Sorry for laying this down in chat. No, you good, man. You good. You good, dude. You good, man. Don't need to apologize. You're human, dude. We're all human. Besides, this is a place to vent. You should have saw the beginning of my stream, man. I was venting for about an hour trying to get Blender to do something that it was just a stupid checkbox. This is therapy. All goody, all golden. Still the beginning of the year, guys. Still early 2026, dude. We've got the rest of the year to create art. All right. We get this one pose. It's 12 on the dot. Shit. Look at this skinny arms, Rogue's good. Try to get this one good pose in and we'll probably call it for tonight. Get back on this A train. Speaking of A train, a new season, the new Boys came out. I gotta watch that. Last final season. It all ends tonight. There's actually 2 superhero shows. Invincible's back out, man. I gotta catch up on that too. I fucking love that show so bad. It's so awesome. A lot of good material coming out. Finally, actually take a break from Crunch Week and just like catch up on my soups. Let's see. And all right, same. Yeah, I see that Invincible versus game has been getting some praise. Some people are already like blowing smoke up its ass as normal. FGC, you know, just doing their thing. FGC being a bunch of trolls, like always. Just doing their jobs. They just doing their jobs. Four animators and an editor of Invincible. What? I actually saw, like, I don't know, through the grapevine, somebody was saying, well, obviously people were giving everybody shit about Invincible's animation, and it's like, none of these fucking crackheads know dick about what it goes into making an animated TV show. Not to mention that, you know, the acting is really good, but how they've always, you know, had a tight budget for each one of these seasons. But I guess this season's a little bit different because, yeah, they significantly have a lesser budget, which makes sense because they're trying to like fucking hash this out as quickly as possible. But damn, if the cast, I mean, if the crew is that small, I feel for them. That is nuts. I remember seeing somebody saying, yeah, we wish we had more time and more budget, but this is all we can do with so much. And I totally understand that. Like me coming from a TV background, I fucking understand that. It's just the rest of the world that always has a problem with it. The show's still good. I caught like 2 of the first episodes of season 4, and I'm like, this is awesome. It's fine. You know, I don't need fucking Avengers quality for this. I just need good stories, man. which apparently it is. It has a lot of it. Big names on the show. Budget mostly goes to the voice actors. Of course. Of course. I mean, I'd be curious to see how much JK's rolling in because, like, for Mortal Kombat, it was interesting, and I can't, like, publicly share this information, but it was interesting hearing the amount of money that the voice actors got for a video game, you know. Pretty sure TV show is a little bit different because it's more SAG affiliated. But, oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Voice actors do probably like a month, 2 months versus a work versus the fucking real stars who animate their asses off for about like 8 to 9 months to get the shit out. Oh, dude, that's not fair. That's the only thing that's not fair in the world, man. People who make the show are the real stars, not the celebrities. I hate how they do like I mean, but I get it, you know. It's all, you know, you need somebody to fucking market it too, you know. They didn't have any big names attached to Invincible. It probably wouldn't have started off as good as it did. You know, it's the same thing with the new Mortal Kombat 2 movie. Like, what's his dick from The Boys playing Johnny Cage? Like, I wouldn't have chose him as my first choice at all. But it's like they need star power in order to sell this shit, you know? And that's why the show's like the quality that it is too. Like they can't put too much detail, especially if it's a voice actor. Like they can't even draw it to make it look like their likeness too, because that's a whole nother fucking fee that they gotta pay. Let's get a cool pose. Come on, lady. I love this rig, but there's one thing that's tripping me out about this rig is her giant boots. Her fucking military boots. Doo-doo. Brad, have you seen Decorado trailer? Nope. I had a hard time even pronouncing that. No. What is that? Look it up. Is it a game? Decorate it? Take a look. G Kids.
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, my love.
I want to see you happy.
Yo, what? Oh, it's a movie.
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, my love.
I want to see you happy.
But I feel like I'm worthless.
Oh, please don't
I
let
don't
my
need
computer
objects.
crash.
Only money.
Hang on a second, let me save this and my computer fucking takes a dump. Sorry about that. Hang on. Oops.
How materialistic.
I'm a pyromaniac. You.
Dude,
Good.
the eyes
It
are
annoys me to see
great.
parasites like you.
Good morning. Know if everything is real or just a dream.
It's impossible to dream in this world.
And who are
Oh,
you?
this is dubbed.
I'm an Ada. See that? It's
Not a sign of health to be well adapted to a sick society, have you?
Never asked yourselves what lies beyond? Another place, another way of living?
I want to be free.
Only you can do that.
Keep the fire going, Arnold.
God, this looks like fuck, what's the name of that studio that did Song of the Sea? Come on, I should fucking know this. Cartoon Saloon?
Keep the fire going.
our relationship is falling apart, and all you think about is running away.
The world is a truly wonderful stage, but with a deplorable cast of characters.
Get the feeling that everything around us is very strange, as if it were a
Set.
on a TV show.
This looks good, man. Dude, I don't know why I was kind of like entranced by it for a second. I'm just like sitting there with my mouth open like an idiot. Yeah, I fuck with this. This is kind of dope, man.
Good morning, my love.
This is like a horror movie? The director of Bird Boy, The
I
Forgotten
don't need
Children.
I'm a pyromaniac.
What studio is doing this? Parishes, editor, original layout, cleanup, executives, presents, decorative. Normally they would have it down here. It's like a French studio or something like that. They did a film before. It was called Unicorn Wars. So you look it up if you want to. It's also as weird. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know why I was just kind of entranced by it for a second. I was like, what is going on? I think it's more the curiosity of what's happening than anything. The face animation looks pretty dope though. I love the eyes, dude. The eyes are like so detailed versus the rest of what they're drawing, which is so interesting.
Only money.
I think that's like what's capturing me so much is how big the eyes are compared to the rest of the body and how much like there's so many of them, you know.
I'm a pyromaniac.
Like this is great.
Good. It annoys me to see parasites like you. Good morning.
That and the whole reason that is the dub is so off.
No, if everything is.
Guy, what was that movie that I watched in theaters that was also crazy? Damn, I forgot the name of it. It was like shit. It was like a Grand Theft Auto type of animation, but the characters are so fucking basic. I forgot what it was. Yeah, man, the fucking French, man, they're a different breed of animators.
Real or just a dream? It's impossible to dream in this world.
And who are you? I'm an Ada.
Like I want to say animation Nun X or something like that. No, this is definitely not it. Holy Nuns. Forgot what it was called. It was like it almost had like a what do I want to say? Almost had a Boondock Saint feel to it, or Boondock animation type of vibe. But I remember watching that movie. I took Ryan there to watch it with me of all fucking people. Looks cool though. Yeah, I'm definitely down with that. Dude, you know what movie I want to watch? I've got it on my hard drive, but I want to watch again so fucking bad. Dofus. I want to watch that movie so fucking bad. I saw a clip of it the other day when I was doing some research for like super moves. And that shit came on and I was like, oh God, that's such a fucking sick movie. Oh, I gotta watch it again. Dofus is really cool. The cat nunchuck fight sequence is bonkers. I know, right? Like just those giant fucking nunchucks with that little bitty cat is great. And I love like it's a good story too. Like it really is. The whole family thing, you know, it's really captivating. And the effects are just like out of this fucking world, dude. Fucking French, dude. Crazy. It's like I almost feel, because my last name is French, I feel like I need to find out how to like harness that energy. Like I need to like draw back to my ancestors for some of that fucking talent, dude. I need to figure it out. The team behind Triplets of Belleville is coming out with a new film. Really? Study at Goblin. Shit. Oh man, my college days are done. I'm not gonna have enough time for that. But I still check them out once in a while. Like, you know, like what the fuck they got going on over there, you know? That's a movie I haven't seen in a while. I start pushing this just a little bit. I want to see what I'm working with here. Where am I at? Where am I at? Fuck, what was the render at? Sampling, rendering. It should be here, no? The hell, where's the sample? Okay, here's the viewport, right? Renders, shadows, clamping, ray tracing, view layout, output. No, no, I don't need the rendering part. Frame stop, frame end. Where's the prop? Oh, the data. Okay, here it is. I think. Yeah. Okay, we're at 35. Okay, gotcha. Let's drop it to 30, see where we're at. Seems to be a good start. Let's just do 28, see where we're at. Yeah, it feels like a good start there. Whoops. Oh, I didn't know you could scale that son of a bitch. Wait a second. How did I do that? Yeah, this part. There's an actual focal length control. Wow. That's so cool. Neat. Blender's so neat. Stop! In the name of the law. There we go. I was like, what is missing here? I just gotta bend the elbow a little bit. Gotta bend it a little bit, bend it a little bit. Bring a ling a ling a ling do the propane. Damn it, Bobby. shit. They're attached to her hips. Gotta go unlock that. Unlock new fucking thing. Really? And it twists the leg like that? That's no bueno. So okay. Seems to be fine. Go. Yo. Wow. All right, that's all I got in the tank. You have to carry on this another day. I mean, it is something. This is kind of the first camera work shit that I'm doing with Blender, so it's I'm like basically animating with my fucking elbows right now. My hands hurt. They hurt so much. I have to figure out what the background's gonna be doing soon, and then adjusting this damn thing to. What the fuck? Play nice with the... What am I even grabbing right now? Get in stupid close. Probably something kind of like that, maybe. But I'll judge. I'll be the better judge of it in the morning. I'm sleepy. I can't even make any calls to this as of late. All right, guys, it's 12:30. I'm gonna hang it up. But yeah, we got a late start due to technical issues, but we figured out those issues, and we're back in the keyframe mode. But anyway, should be fun. Should be fun to pick it back up over the weekend. So, yep, that's it. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. It's great seeing you guys. Thanks for stopping and saying hi. I'm gonna try to see if I can get on Sunday. Maybe, maybe not. But hopefully, you guys have a good night. And yeah, be cool. See you guys on the flip flop. And yeah, have a good one. Mig, Duran, Nikita, take care, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.